Yeah, it was a travel dress code violation, and so the decision was treat him like I do all the other players on the team, and he didn't start.
There was a report that he wasn't wearing a necktie. Is that?
I'm not going to get into what our dress code is, okay? I just explained to you why I did it. I'm not going to get into it, okay? We're moving on, and we're going to talk about the football game.
Was this solely your decision?
Yes, my decision, completely my decision. And as I said, Bill, the decision was made because I treat them like I treat them all the same, and that's all I did.
Just one incident deal run.
Yes.
He was pretty animated on the sidelines, especially
Yes.
in one particular moment. What did he say to you?
Well, he was disappointed that the referees, he felt, missed the call. And it was, one of those things. Guys, in the heat of battle, they want it to be what it is. So he just got upset about that.
Generally, Ron, your thoughts on getting beaten that bad?
Oh, disappointing. I mean, we had some opportunities early on. We pull it within 3 and, give up a big play right away. And again, for whatever reason on the defensive side, there was a miscommunication and we didn't get the guy in position. And that's why we gave up the big play. I know we got some guys out there that, need to, step it up. Unfortunately, they didn't.
How would you evaluate the rushing defense tonight, especially without Luke in there?
Well, I mean, we gave up over 200 yards, so it wasn't very good. Probably the biggest disappointment, though, was it was really a matter of discipline. Guys trying to make plays instead of trusting it and staying in their creases. And because we didn't stay where we were supposed to be, we gave up a couple of really big runs because of that. We had a guy that should have stayed outside for contain, and he didn't. He dipped inside, and the ball bounced outside, and next thing you know, it's a touchdown. Another time we had a guy that was supposed to rotate down to the outside and contain it, and he wasn't there. So, again, that's why we gave up those 2 big plays.
What did you see maybe during the week that might have said that could happen today, that lack of discipline, or do you feel like?
No, what happened today was different from the way we practiced. We practiced pretty well. We put ourselves, in position to do things, and then unfortunately, come game time, we didn't execute.
Ron, when did you make the decision to bench him?
I made the decision not to start him after I found out the infraction.
Was it going to be a one-series deal?
Yes, it was going to be 1 series. I didn't anticipate the series lasting 1 play.
The throw with Anderson, I know you told the show before you didn't regret that.
No, the call was what it was. Would you like to see the ball being brought down a little bit? He had the guy open. He had the guy for probably what would have been a 5-yard gain, and he delivered a little bit high and hot, and it bounced off his hands.
So you think that more Tolbert should have pulled that in? You don't think that was?
Well, it was. I mean, he could have caught it, but again, make it an easier catch. You can bring it down.
Coach, you talked about spacing and floating the ball. This was such a dominant issue when you guys were 15 when the Super Bowl last year. It was such a strength of your defense. Is there something you can point to that's different this year?
Health, lack of health. I think there are some things that go on with that. Whether you're playing your top-notch guys or you're playing your backup guys. So if there was an issue or something I think that is missing, yeah, I think that's part of it. But, again, it does come down to execution. It does come down to playing well on all 3 phases, whether you score early and put yourself in a better position as a team, or you defend early and help the offense out. That's all part of it.
Ron, on the whole camp thing, I mean, you expect your captains and your leaders to be an example. The fact that he, I guess, knew the team rule and still violated it, what does that say to you?
I'm not getting into it. I told you, okay? I made a decision. It's a decision. I treat everybody the same way. Okay? Thank you.
Is it a disappointment now, just going over 2 on this road trip?
Very much so. Last week I thought we played well. I thought we gave ourselves a chance, and that's the hard thing. We played a good Raiders team. It's a physical football team, and we had an opportunity to win. Today we came out. Obviously, you can't make a mistake on your first series, but we came back and it was 10-7 at one point. And again, we just didn't give ourselves a chance. That's the disappointment. We had some opportunities. We missed some plays. But probably the tough thing is, the lack of discipline, in terms of being where you're supposed to. That's the thing that bothers you more than anything else. And when you get a chance to look at it on tape, that's probably going to be the biggest thing that's going to be the telltale. I thought we rushed the passer very well. We did some nice things. We lose our best pass rusher for the day. Charles makes a great play for us and pulls his hamstring. So, that's a tough pill to swallow there.
Ron, easy to look back now, but do you still stand by the decision to stay out here and do?
Yes. I mean, I thought the idea behind it was to try and make it easier on the players. I don't think, what happened today had anything to do with being out here for the week. I really don't. I think what happened today was missed opportunities and, guys just trying to do too much and not doing the things that they're supposed to. And, again, as we look at it as coaches, maybe there's some things we could have done differently too.
Ron, other than last season, the Seahawks have given you guys trouble. What is it about this team and defense that really gets to camp?
Well, I don't know if it's really, that, because, again, we've had opportunities to beat them before, and we beat them twice last year, and, they beat us a few times as well. So I think it's a good rivalry. I do. And, I think the thing is that, hopefully we'll get an opportunity to grow and get better as a football team and get healthier, and we'll see what happens down the line.
Ron, when you guys kind of reached this point 2 years ago, you made a decision to play younger guys. Has there been any talk about as you
Well,
move forward?
Last year,
Already playing a lot.
a couple of years ago, yeah, the decision was made for a specific reason. I played guys because we felt we needed to get a certain way. We needed to play faster. That's why Trey Boston got his opportunity. He's a guy that brings something different to the game. And we'll play the guys that, truth of it matters, that I believe can give us the best chance to win. I mean, I'm not looking to the future. I'm looking to the now. I mean, I told those guys in there, we have an opportunity to play 4 games, and we have an opportunity to win 4 games. That's just the way it is. We're going to play each game to win. We're not looking to, we're not looking to see who's developing for next year. We're thinking about now. I mean, we're playing. If we're playing for anything, we're playing for pride, and that's what I told those guys. I said, nobody's quitting. That's the easy thing to do, but we're not gonna. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.